All right, hey guys, it is Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. Looking at crude oil. I'm a day trade scalper. I'm not a long-term trader. I'm not a swing trader. I'm grabbing pips every day on the much lower time frames, but I'm looking at the longer time frames just to keep my head straight in the game about what's really going on in the larger time frames. Clearly, we're bullish here. The last 3 months, making higher highs, higher lows, right into this resistance on the monthly. Is this downtrend line we're gonna pop above it, maybe a back test and then keep going, or is it gonna fail up here? You tell me. Looking at the SAR dots on the weekly, got two bottom dots, and this we broke out on Friday of this tight range. We had been chopping in this range, which I love for my style of trading, but now we've busted out of that pretty convincingly on Friday, right into resistance. So let's see what happens next. Looking at the daily, you got the bottom dots happening. What's interesting to me on the daily, if you put on the 200, the black line is the 200 EMA on the daily chart. You've got an entire candle above that zone. I mean, that's pretty convincing. I know a lot of guys like to look at the 200 on the daily. Well, this thing is as bullish as it gets. 4 bottom dots, it's above the 200. Now you do have that candle, so it did get, it's like a Friday afternoon thing, low volume. This is the 8-hour. Look at the 8-hour candle. It's all wick because of that pullback, right? You had this massive move, 2 beautiful 8-hour candles in a row, and then it gave back pretty much like 80% of that 8-hour candle. It came back, but the way you could think of this is that's a breakout and a back test, and that's it. That is the way I think of it, actually. You can see it very clearly here on this 4-hour. It was stuck in this range. We were capped. We did get a new high here, and then back test, a bunch of chop, a bunch of fake outs, and then whoop. Now this is a timing column here. I won't talk too much about that, but on the 4-hour, it's worth noting you got a squeeze down here on the 4-hour, and the technicals are clearly in the bullish territory, and the price is clearly bullish, and you've got a back test going on after a breakout. So going down to the hour, now this is more like where I live. Fail, 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 success. Took a long time, but we finally got above this November 14th high. It is interesting to me that where it turned down from is right at the 50% fib of whatever that last meaningful high is, way over here, and this low here. We've retraced exactly 50% of that to the penny on Friday, and it got rejected from there, which was part of my calculus of why I scalped short Friday, which I would normally not even be trading or looking at the screen Friday afternoon, but I did because it was such a wild move, and I caught a short. I got stopped twice, baby cuts, paper cuts, and then caught a juicy 60-some point move, which is, for me, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. So really what I'm looking at then now is I'm not going to be trading tonight because I have a gig, so I won't be on screen. But the obvious thing per my method is let this demand zone hold. This is a back test, breakout and back test. And I believe me, I could have taken a long scalp Friday, but I had to stop myself. It's not good to be trading on Friday late in the day when you've had a winning day. Don't give it back. Just stop trading. Stop. So that's what I'm doing. Make some money, stop. Walk away, do not give it back. So really, the bottom line is either this holds in this area, this red area, this zone, back test of the zone, and continuation higher, or the next obvious thing is it's going to come down into this zone and find support by the morning after the Asia and Europe session. So that's it. And if it wants to keep coming, this is the next zone down here. But here's the deal. Here's the way I think of it on the 1-hour. This may be already the back test, and we're going to go higher. The next zone is in the 83s. Call it 83.50 to 84. That's the next target. Although I'm not going to be like putting on a long and trading for that and taking $3 of heat. No, I'm just going to be watching for that, because what I'll be doing is no matter where it goes, I'll be scalping. But if it holds this zone, this is the next target. Call it 83.50 to 84. And last thing I'll say is, in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about this daily chart because of this zone down here that they just left wide open. So just something in the back of my mind. And there is this uptrend channel here. But I know Elliott wave has us in the third wave. So Elliott wave is definitely not looking down here. And it's just something that I keep in the back of my mind. If it wants to come down, there's a lot of targets to come lower. But I'm just scalping. So that's the deal. We'll see if this holds overnight, and we'll see where it's at in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Bye-bye.